Out of all South African boxing rappers, Cassper Nyovest has proven himself to be one person you don't want to find yourself in a boxing match with. Despite just starting his career back in 2021, he has managed to knock out 2 of his opponents in the ring. Well, except for one person. And that person is the South African musical artist by the name of NaakMusiq, who had never had a boxing match in his entire life but was able to go toe-to-toe with Cassper Nyovest in the ring and gave him the hardest fight of his boxing career. But to understand how they ended up in the ring together, we have to go back to when Cassper Nyovest completely decimated his biggest hater, Slik Talk, in a boxing match. Slik Talk's existence as a commentary YouTuber started back when he created his channel in May of 2016. Although there's no information on when he started uploading content, the oldest video on his channel is from 2019 where he was verbally attacking members of the Wrecking Crew, Flame and Echo.
The bitch ass niggas like Mellow, Echo, Flame left the Wrecking Crew. There's no filter with me. I keep it a buck. I say it how I see it. And if anybody has a problem with how I say it, pull up, nigga. So Flame had a problem with Reese. He wanted to be the man. So he managed to talk to Echo and Mellow, who without a Reese, I wouldn't know shit about them. Like Echo said, without the Wrecking Crew, he was a nobody. Mellow was a nobody. Mellow is a photographer. That's what he is. Nigga, we don't need pictures. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have iPhones. We don't need photographers. What the fuck do you do, nigga?
He even made a whole 11-minute video dedicated on hating and criticizing Flame's album Candyman.
My first reaction to Flame's Candyman is, Flame, why? Why did you do it, man? Why did you waste 45 minutes of my time, Flame? That shit sounds like an audiobook read by Floyd Mayweather. Fuck out of here, nigga, with that bullshit. Candyman. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Candyman was whack.
And also did the same thing on Shane Eagle.
So I listened to the new Shane Eagle album. I listened to this thing twice and I fell asleep on both times. This thing is fucking boring.
Most of Slik Talk's videos are centered around controversy, with many of them following a consistent pattern of supporting one rapper while hating on the other, especially when it comes to Aries and Nasty C.
Nasty C's been acting like a real bitch lately. Nasty C thinks he's made it. He doesn't need the fans anymore. He's good. Aries has an opportunity to take out Nasty C. This can be Aries' year. Nasty C was never the guy. How many times should I tell you? Nasty C was never the GOAT. Nasty C was never great. Aries is independent. Nasty C is backed by Universal. Nasty C is backed by Def Jam. Nasty C is backed by Mabala Noise. Nasty C is backed by the industry. Nasty C has a lot of backing. But you know what Aries has? He has the fans. Word on the street is Reese is dropping same day as Nasty C. Let's do this. So let's see who's who. The first week numbers are gonna tell us who is who. I don't give a fuck about what niggas in the industry are tweeting, cause you know they're gonna dick ride Nasty C. We expect that though. They're gonna dick ride Nasty C. Zulu Man with some power is the greatest shit I ever heard. Fuck out of here. There is a narrative that is beginning to start that Nasty C is carrying SA hip hop. And the only thing that Nasty C is carrying are Sammy's panties, and that is about it. Nasty C is not the savior of SA hip hop. And Reese is about to prove it with Paradise 2. The trailer just came out for Paradise 2. It's about to be a movie.
In August of 2020, after Nasty C released his album Zulu Man with Some Power, Slik Talk shared his thoughts on the album by stating,
"So I streamed Zulu Man with Some Power, and my rating of this album, I'm gonna give it a solid 1.
Out of all the criticism Slik Talk directed towards Nasty C, many people thought that he crossed the line when he made a video titled Nasty C is in love with a gold digger, where he said,
Nasty C is in love with a gold digger. He is in love with somebody who is a natural born failure. See, Sammy Heavens is somebody who has achieved absolutely nothing in life. This is somebody who has done absolutely nothing for herself. This is somebody who has been eating off her parents. This is somebody who has been eating off Nasty C for years. She's done nothing with her life. She's been in school for the longest time and still hasn't graduated. And Sammy Heavens is dealing with jealousy now. Because remember, every time she's walking with Nasty C, people want to take pictures with Nasty C and not with Sammy. And deep down, that hurts her. Twitter.
After he uploaded the video online, it received the 1,000 to 1,600 dislike ratio, but gained a lot of attention on social media platforms like Twitter. Eventually, it landed on the eyes of Nasty C himself and Cassper Nyovest, who tweeted, "People have seen how easy it is to become popular on social media. Just pick someone who people love and disrespect them enough times to get a reaction from their fans, and then boom, you are very popular. One of you are gonna get punched in the face soon, just watch." I just saw a video of someone disrespecting my dude's girl on Twitter for likes. I'm warning you kids about a trend. I am a leader. I won't sit and keep quiet when I see something brewing. I can't. People can be so disrespectful, man. The worst thing is that they will get those likes because there are more people out there who want to see people being disrespected and hurt. I could never relate. Your day is coming though. Ha ha ha. Just say you want to be Nasty C's girl. You don't have to disrespect a poor girl like that. Just say I want to spread my B cheeks for the boy. With Nasty C also replying, "I'm Nasty freaking C. Everybody around me got thick skin. You're boring me." And of course she's nasty. I taught her that. Stupid. This woman my backbone. The responses from Cassper Nyovest and Nasty C meant that Slik Talk was successful at tricking two of the biggest South African artists into responding to his criticism, thus giving him 15 minutes of fame that he used as a tool to get more recognition and traffic back to his YouTube channel. And since that strategy seemed to be working wonders for him, as by that time he also got responses from Blackie, Shane Igu, and the Big Cash, Slik Talk was more than determined to press the buttons of other celebrities in order to get a reaction out of them. With that in mind, he decided to hop on a hate train by criticizing and slandering the rapper Cassper Nyovest. Back on the 6th of October 2021, Cassper Nyovest was chosen to be the host of a cooking/interview show called The Bry Show with Cass. He took over the show after AKA served as the main host of the show in 2020, which received an 82% like ratio by Google users, along with the Golden Horn Award for Best Variety Show. Around this time, Cassper Nyovest had already launched his liquor brand Biliato and was working on a new album, when out of nowhere, Slik Talk uploaded a video titled "Cassper Nyovest Bry Show is Terrible," where he said, "He drops trash music, the merch is garbage, the Bry Show is garbage, and another thing he dropped, Biliato the whiskey, apparently people say it tastes like piss." I don't know, but that's what the streets are saying.
So I just decided to bootleg Cassper Nyovest's show, The Bry Show. I didn't want to watch it on TV because I felt like I was gonna be the only person tuning in, because apparently nobody watches the show. So I said, nah, let me decide to bootleg it on YouTube and see what all the fuss is about. And I honestly telling you, it is absolutely the worst show I've ever seen in my life. Nothing is interesting about this show. If you haven't watched it, please don't. I'm saving you 30 minutes of your time. Please don't. I watched this thing for 15 minutes and I had to cut it off. The problem about Cassper is he has a history of delivering bad product. He drops trash music, the merch is garbage, the show, The Bry Show, is garbage, and another thing he dropped, the Biliato whiskey, apparently people say it tastes like piss. I don't know, but that's what the streets are saying. The streets are saying Biliato tastes like piss.
The video accumulated more than 50,000 views with comments in support of Slik Talk, such as, "Slik Talk says everything we are afraid to say out loud, so we vicariously live through him. Quote, had you stayed in school, maybe you would have upped your emotional intelligence. Love him or hate him, he's spitting facts. I'm a fan of Slik Talk because he's always spitting facts. Everything Slik Talk said on this video is true. I love your consistency, my brother. Thank you for saving my time." And after somebody had supposedly showed the video to Cassper Nyovest, he took to Twitter and said, "Let me tell you something. When it comes to me, Cassper Nyovest, don't Biliato. Forget boys, I'm too far gone. Y'all can talk all the ish you want, create alliances, agree chutane, you'll never win. All my enemies know deep down in their hearts they would love to switch lives." With Slik Talk and Cassper Nyovest's beef being public, it's not really surprising that many people started to troll Cassper Nyovest for the funny things that Slik Talk was saying about him. They even gave him the nickname Don Blockiato, due to him blocking other people's accounts on Twitter whenever they would troll him or send him videos of Slik Talk. I've never seen a hip-hop artist more emotional than Don Blockiato. Don Blockiato is trending more than that Bry Show. Slik Talk is killing it. And when one user tweeted, "Sharp faded Don Blockiato," Cassper Nyovest responded by saying, "It's Biliato and it's Biliato for a reason. I'm working on my first billion. When I hit a billion, you and Academic Slide will still be making memes while we're making millions. Don't let the little social media cloud fool you. You are stationary in real life. LOL, sad boys. I no longer will be responding to trolls. This is not cause I don't want to. I'm doing it cause I've seen a great amount of fans pleading I don't. I also think they're doing it cause they know I'll respond. Block all." And these tweets led to Slik Talk making a 3-minute long video addressing Cassper's behavior.
Somebody sent me a tweet and they say Cassper called me a light DJ academics. And I'm like, Cassper, this is the same person that was on a blocking spree yesterday. This man was blocking everybody and their mother for calling him a name, Don Bloqueado. Now he's been blocking everybody and their mother. He was on a blocking spree. That's what I was saying about this man's emotions. He cannot control his emotions.
Furthermore, after a long time of replying to Slik Talk's videos, on the 21st of November 2021, Cassper Nyovest tweeted, "I would love to see Slik Talk in person though, preferably in the ring. Tell him I got 100,000 for him, cash, win or lose. All he has to do is survive 3 rounds, 3 minutes with me. He got balls to talk on camera, let's see if he will man up and come get this money. Offer stands till January." And to everyone's surprise, Slik Talk confidently accepted the fight.
Everybody around me say don't do it. They say you've never boxed a day in your life. They say you've never been in the ring. But if there's one thing I'm not a punk. So I say I accept. Let's go. I am 100% ready. I can box next week. I can box tomorrow. I can box in 5 minutes. I don't care. I am ready 100% to go and box Cassper Nyovest. I know a lot of people say Cassper's been training for a while, but there's one thing that is in my head. Imagine the image of me knocking Cassper Nyovest out in front of people. That is worth more than anything. The condition for me is if I get knocked out, I will never ever post a video about Cassper Nyovest ever again, and I will 100% apologize to him.
From the outside looking in, it seemed like the fight was ready and set to take place. Slik Talk was required to survive 3 rounds in 3 minutes in the ring, and he would walk away with 100,000 rands in his bank account regardless if he loses or win. But a few days after accepting the fight, Slik Talk exposed WhatsApp text messages between him and Cassper Nyovest's team, showing them trying to change the rules of the match to something that was previously not agreed upon.
So as I'm negotiating with Cassper Nyovest and his team, I realized mid-conversation that I'm dealing with a bunch of bum-ass dropouts. These niggas wanted to change everything about the agreement. I'm like, what are you talking about, nigga? Maybe Cassper Nyovest tweeted while he was emotional, I'm not sure. But they wanted to change the whole agreements. These niggas are talking about it has to be 6 rounds and it's gonna be 100K if you knock out Cassper Nyovest, and if you don't knock out Cassper Nyovest, you're not getting anything. Are you dumb, nigga? Are you stupid, you crack baby bum-ass nigga? Let me tell you something. I have been following Floyd Mayweather's career since 2006 when he fought Zab Judah. So I know a thing or two about boxing. And in boxing, they have this thing called a guaranteed contract. Cassper, you're gonna have to walk out the room for this one. This is language that you will not understand. A guaranteed contract means you're getting money regardless. Win, lose, or draw, you're getting paid. The A side gets paid more than the B side. That's how boxing works. I'm not showing up to an event that I might or might not get paid. Are you dumb, nigga?
After much negotiation and consideration, Cassper Nyovest's team ended up agreeing to Slik Talk's requirements.
The contracts have been signed, the date is set, the posters are up, everything is confirmed. Yes! Yes! He fell for it. He took the bait. Cassper is such an emotional little girl. Yes! In the words of Podcast and Chill, Ziakale Gemandi Askale Bafo Askale. Cassper Nyovest, this is your only and final warning. It's not too late to stop this. I will forget about it and pretend that nothing ever happened, my nigga. All I need from you is to pay me my 100K and apologize to me, my nigga. Because what I'm about to do to you, it's not even legal, my nigga. It's about to get ugly for you. I promise you that, Cassper Nyovest. It's about to get ugly for you.
Fast forward to the actual day of the fight. It was set to happen at a nightclub gym located in Sentin at exactly 9 PM. In the morning of that day, Cassper Nyovest tweeted, "Watch this morning to get myself in the mood. It's not what he says that pisses me off, cause that's all lies. It's his voice that irritates me. Today is the day I get to knock someone out for talking ish on the internet. I can't freaking wait to meet you in the ring, Slik Talk. This hitting you're getting isn't only for you. I'ma F you up on behalf of all the keyboard warriors and you cyber bullies." Later that night, the fight began with the commentators being Robot Boy and Sol Penduga. Just from this clip alone, you could see that Slik Talk was definitely not ready to be in a boxing fight. When Cassper Nyovest walked inside the ring, Slik Talk walked up to his face to try and intimidate him, but it didn't work. Plus, it almost seems like he wasn't even paying attention to his opponent. And not even 10 seconds in, Cassper Nyovest was already mopping the floor with Slik Talk.
Slik Talk is shaking. Slik Talk is shaking. Slik Talk's hands are shaking. Okay.
Cassper must be a little bit forgiving though. It's still early, Cass. Slow down, Cass. It's still early.
After surviving 2 rounds in the ring, Cassper Nyovest had to call off the fight out of sympathy because Slik Talk wasn't doing anything but taking punches. After the fight, Slik Talk made a video expressing his satisfaction with how the fight turned out and also how he didn't care about punching Cassper Nyovest as he was only interested in surviving for the whole fight.
I want to give a big salute to Cassper Nyovest, his manager, and the whole of Bridging the Gap Entertainment for the level of professionalism. I also gained a lot of respect for Cassper Nyovest, and I have to say, people, I did get the money so you can relax. I got paid early in the morning so you can relax. Cassper Nyovest and his team kept their word. I got paid early in the morning. In terms of the boxing match, my strategy for me was simple. I was just gonna defend for 2 rounds and try to look for a haymaker in the 3rd round. I went there for the money. I didn't give a damn about punching Cassper Nyovest. I was against the clock. That's what I was looking at. I was against the clock.
Cassper Nyovest also went on to share his thoughts on the fight, saying that he felt sorry punching a kid who came with his mom. He has a lot of energy. What's weird is that he didn't have that energy that night, you know. And I was standing across the ring and he was begging me. After I beat up Slik Talk, for me he just became a comedian. After meeting up with him and actually interacting with him, I realized that he's not who he plays on the internet. He's actually a very soft, good kid. He came with his mom. I felt sorry punching a kid who came with his mom, but I had to do what I had to do. I had to go to work. I was like, sorry Momsy, I have to go to work. This kid is not as bad as we think he is. I think he is just smart enough to realize that the more I talk like this, the more attention I get. So he's just doing it for the attention and he got money from it. I don't really get offended anymore after meeting him. He's not that bad. He's actually helping me and promoting me. A few days after the fight happened, Cassper posted a WhatsApp screenshot on Twitter of Slik Talk wanting a rematch, but he declined it.
Shout out to Slik Talk. Slik Talk is a legend, yo.
Why is
Without
he a
Slik Talk, there's no boxing, celebrity boxing.
Where is Slik Talk? Shout out to Slik Talk. Okay.
I gave him. When Slik Talk got money to get punched, I gave him his money, but I gave him.
So very fire.
Hey, I'm sharp, son. Yo, Slik Talk give me his brother was standing there. On
the other hand, many celebrities who have been victims of Slik Talk celebrated the victory of Cassper Nyovest, but that celebration wouldn't last long as NaakMusiq would initiate a fight with Cassper Nyovest that turned out to have pretty surprising results.
I want to say it here in front of everyone. On the 8th of April, I'm setting a date even. On the 8th of April, I want to fight Cassper at the Super Bowl in Sun City.
Wow! Wow, there we have it. Your right of
It's gonna be the whole fucking weekend. 8th of April. Let's everyone get to Sun City. Book your shit now. 8th of April. We're fighting at the Super Bowl. Me and Cassper. Let's do it. Everyone, tweet about this shit now.
Yeah, let's go. You know,